Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream where we're doing more of the Skyline Valley map expansion quest line for Vault 63 and Overseer Stoltz. Anyways, I would like to remind everybody that the Frag Force Super Stream is still ongoing, and I just realized I logged into the wrong character. Well, alright. Just, you know, fix that real quick. There we are. So the Frag Force Super Stream is still ongoing for just another handful of hours here over at twitch.tv/fragforce. Give that a linky link. A reminder that they raise money for Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network Hospital Network. So there is my Extra Life link and just an idea of it for in general, although everybody raises for a different hospital potentially. And then, yeah, good. We're on the right character this time. Look at that one. We are going to get right into the stream. So let's take a look here at our challenges for today. Scrap pre-war money. Oh, that'll be easy peasy. Turrets, traps. Eventful in a team. Cake, pie, and candy. Kill Scourge. Kill Snallygaster. Scrap a board game. Alright. That's all super easy. So let's do that stuff first, and then we'll move on to questline shenanigans. I think we need to make a few tweaks because the game is running a bit poorly. I maybe should have restarted first, but oh well. Let's get ourselves to home. Grab ourselves some candy. Grab the free buff. Basically just gonna scrap and rebuild this turret a couple of times. Okay.
Now I'm pissed.
Why was I being attacked by robots? What the hell? And some of my fruit is damaged?
Do not worry, Jingles. I will take good care of you.
What a crock. Sometimes I hate living here. Alright, so we did that thing, What else was it? Snallygas. The, candy. Guess it didn't give me the candy hit there because I technically already had it on me. go. Go get rid of this legendary that we picked up. Don't think we had anything else on us. Whoop, wait. No. Yeah, that can go too. Okay. Nothing really at base to do. So, yeah. I don't really want to be beholden to an event. Like, it's not like it'd be that hard, but... Kill cultists with a shotgun. Well... we can do that. I don't want to, but we can do that.
They might live. Unless they go.
There. We'll use this one. Ah, how convenient. There's a survival tent over there again. There was the last time I needed to go over that way, too. That's very useful. I appreciate that.
Should have built that house long ago.
Ah, alright, now to the actual cultist area. For 3 caps instead of like 50. Not that I'm hurting for caps, but you know. I like to save where I can. Onward! And hopefully they're not all dead. I guess I should have reloaded.
I knelt to my final rule. Nothing. This is a worthy death. I will live forever. Shepherd in the light. Holy Land.
Holy Mothman. Holy Mothman.
Alright. That was fun. Now, I doubt it, but we'll give it a quick look-see. Let's see if maybe they had a board game.
I will slay this unbeliever in your name. It's nothing. I go to the divine light.
Huh. So that's the point of that. They were looking for a thesis paper. Kind of a silly reason if you ask me, but you know. I suppose it's a reason. I wonder if it's there. I don't think I've ever really looked. Flat. Like I've opened it and looted it, but I don't know if I ever really noticed that there was a thesis paper. Of course, there very well may not be. it is. Well, if it was buried with him, it's not accessible. Oh well. Unless I don't think there's another mausoleum. I think that's it. Alright. So now we switch back to the usual. And while I know there's plenty of board games in that one vault area, I also know I can just get one here.
Who goes there?
Sneaky time is over, rat.
There we go. That question is, did they have any pre-war money? I kind of doubt it. You never know. It's possible. They could have some. I feel like the game's kind of laughing at us there. Like, yeah, alright. They'll have pre-war money. One. Exactly one pre-war money. Oh well. It's pretty much oh, okay, apparently I found more somewhere else. Or I still had some on me. I don't know. Whichever it was, it did the thing that it needed to do. And you can now have... You can have that. And that. There we go. Okay. So. Leaves kill Snallygasters. I see what has happened. Do you need help, dear?
Yeah.
folks, sorry about that. I had to help the wife with something really quick, and then I thought I needed to take care of something else for a few moments more than I thought I was. Or ended up being quicker than I thought, so probably didn't need that be right back, really. Why are they all the way up here? They don't normally come up here. It's annoying. Alright, well, that's 2. There's 3. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. And then the last thing is killing Scourged. Might as well just get that done. I think that might bring us to 20. No. No, killing the Scorched is just a daily. That won't bring us to 20. And that'll do it. That brings us to... Yep, everything there done. Oh, let's finish off the... Alcoholic. Might as well, right? There we go. Oh boy. How did that not get us to... Okay. Fine. I'm gonna have to start hunting for Nuka-Colas. But there we go. Okay. So real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's stream, let's take a look at what we've unlocked in the season so far. So, we claimed the boost and the rerollers, leaving everything else for the moment. Claim the gold, modules and the gold and the atoms, leaving the rest. And I believe... Okay. What is this? It specifies ballistic. Is it... Okay, it's just... Alright, well, it's free, so I might as well take it. Pile of ballistic ammo. Okay, interesting. You could literally place arrows. Okay, it's kind of cool. frame. Caps. I don't really need caps at the moment. We'll take the atoms. And I think this is what we just, you know, unlocked. And okay. Thank you. That's not what I wanted to do. It's interesting. Alright. So it's literally generated. Okay. I wonder if that'll generate, like, something. Oh gee, camp counselor outfit, ice gang mask. I wonder what they're referencing, guys. Next. I can do Morse code. That's kind of cool. Atoms, air tube chair. That's kind of funny. Joker, arrow, headwear. Score boosters. Ugh, I don't want to look like a turkey. No thanks. That's what we really want. This is a tent that has a... That's it, right? Oh no, that's not it. That's it. It is a survival tent that has a job change. And then there's this stuff again. Apparently, this makes me so much more upset than before. Apparently, some of these used to be these were repeatable. Like every single one of these was repeatable last season. And now the perk coins, the modules, and the cores are not. Because of course not. That's very frustrating. Oh well. We're back to normal. Let's go continue our questing, shall we? How about before we talk to Oberlin, we go to the meteorology section and speak to the Stoltz that we haven't met yet. Alright. This looks a lot more dismal than the last time I was here. That's saying something. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so this... What the... I'm getting attacked by Robo-Brains that I can't see. Awesome. Thank you, Bethesda. Is that all of them? Okay. Jeez. Alright, into the meteorological section. Or meteorology. Alright. Some nice little looting as we're here. I don't know that I want to know what that is. get a metal chest piece from? No, that's blocked. Alright, literally the only way to go is this way. Alright. We have a section up here. Which no, that's not the way it wants us to go. That section in there. Hunger strike. Oh, with some spoiled fruit. How nice. I don't think anybody's using that ladder.
When it rains, it pours.
Kitty! Alright. Let's talk to
You there!
Audrey Stoltz.
I don't know you. Why are you in my lab?
What's this? Oh, the blueprints. Fantastic. Did my father send you? Are we hiring outside help for the mailroom now? Never mind that. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that I finally have these. Well, the name says it all. It used to be a machine that did the weather. You know, monitoring it, controlling it, just the usual stuff. I think
Oh,
we picked it
yes,
up as a
'cause
way
most
of
weather
keeping
machines
top.
control
My father
it.
was getting the board to approve this vault. A bit of nepotism later, and here I am. My father refused to listen when I told him my talents are wasted on this machine, but in the end, the research fell off after the bombs fell. Later, we found a very important reason to look into it again, of course, which I'm not really comfortable sharing more on. Sorry, Amy. To summarize, this machine is important. My father wants it fixed, and I'd very much like Father to stop pestering me about it.
Alright, that's fair. So I wonder if Audrey is A, which means who would the capitalist piggy be?
Sure is. Biologically, anyway. Can't say he's ever acted much like a father. Nowadays, he's more my boss than a boss that keeps interfering with my professional and personal life. Anyway,
Yeah.
you were saying?
So that could be why he stole the letter.
Yes, yes. Very excellent parcel. Actually, wait a moment. A helpful minion could be quite useful. Could you give me 2 seconds to read this? Here's a little reward for you. Count your bottle caps while I go over these blueprints. Come back when you're ready for more work.
Okay. I'm just gonna read this thing on your desk. I'm sure it's nothing important. You don't mind. My frustrations with Father and Oberlin, for that matter, are getting so bad that it's starting to affect my work. I understand that they are doing their best to run this vault, that they have a lot resting on their shoulders, but so do I. So do all of us. Father's a businessman, not a scientist. Why does he keep meddling in things he doesn't understand, like that damn weather machine? I know that Oberlin has his suspicions about Father, but I'm not sure if I completely trust his judgment either. Who's to say he'd run things any differently or be any less controlling of me than Father is? I just don't know who to trust anymore. She's actually looking at the blueprints. That's very cool. And I got Cassidy's favorite painting. And it won't let me on the machine. Makes me sad. Alright, well, if you're not gonna let me on your computer, time to
Perfect.
talk.
The blueprints specify the exact part we're looking for. Well, I could use someone with outdoor experience based on your skin condition. I'm guessing you're not from around. Believe it
That's
or
true.
not, the Shenandoah Visitor Center has a device for monitoring the weather. While vastly inferior in complexity, it contains parts that you won't find out of any old toaster left to rot. It won't be a perfect fit, but even if the part is remotely close to the one that broke, I should be able to do some modifications to make it work. I'll analyze these blueprints more and do some research ahead of time, just in case. That just leaves you with the task of actually fetching it. If you don't mind, that is.
Morinder, professional gopher. I'll get your stuff.
Thank you. The visitor center is just north of the manor, on the cliff. The building isn't too big, so you should be able to find it easy enough.
Probably completely abandoned. I mean, just definitely completely abandoned. It's not going to be abandoned. It's going to have lost in it or something. Can't go through the ranger station because I don't have that key, but I can at least use it to get closer. Ooh, a little bit of rubber banding there. We'll just do some cross-country running here. Where was Makeout Point, by the way? The other way. Alright. Alright. All red versus accounted for. No, I take that back. Now they're all accounted for. Okay. There's the manor. Alright. So I couldn't get into this area in the PTS server, so... I mean, not that I went to all of the places I could go, but this is specifically one that I went to that I couldn't get into. So I am curious. Is that Kevin? That's Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Who are you? Don't hurt me, please.
We met already, Kevin.
Oh, really? Huh. Whoa, it's not here. It's back in my bunker. There's the door to my bunker got jammed from the inside and I got locked out. I just went out to get some essentials. I rarely leave the bunker. Of course, I had to lock myself out when I do. Anyway, good news is, there's a second entrance in the basement of this building.
Which needs a key.
Bad news is there's a bunch of weirdos in there now. I don't know who they are or what they want. I've never seen them before. But they did not seem the friendly kind. I just came in here minding my own business. And I heard some creepy chanting and talks about some Alex sending them here for a sacrifice.
It doesn't sound like
I
the
panicked,
Lost.
and I locked them in. You've got to come and let me know when they're all...
Yeah, alright. I'll let you know when they're dead. Just look. Let me just look around first. Huh? Might be regular old cultists. I didn't think it would be. But... Ranger terminal, you say? Oh, it's Kevin's login. Employee announcement. Didn't want to put out an announcement like this. It's gone on for too long. Office is no place for this kind of inappropriate behavior. The individuals involved have been dealt with, so if I hear any more about the subject, the offending party will be rewarded with a month's suspension without pay. There's a zero-tolerance policy for such accusations, and I will not stand for any more of this. We are park rangers, not children. Enough is enough. So what was it? So you know, we tragically lost a good ranger a few years ago. Gloria Morales gave her life to save those trapped during the flash floods of '75. So we'll be honoring her memory with a plaque unveiling located outside the main entrance. Well, that's probably that statue I saw. That will start with some words for myself and Kevin to talk about Gloria's life as a park ranger. And then a member of the Morelli family will talk about Gloria herself. Please be aware that there will be press at this event, so please have your uniforms pressed. And please remember to be professional. Unveiling will take place on the 27th, last Friday of the month. There's also an invitation to head to the Slumber Mill after work for a few memorial drinks. That's pretty standard. Need a volunteer. Need somebody to help me organize and present a presentation for the new group of Pioneer Scouts at Camp Liberty. Some of the counselors have been in touch regarding woodland safety. Interest in general knowledge. It does. Normal song and dance, really. Also, they asked if we could try to send someone of college age or well-read and opinionated. Not sure, but if that sounds like you, let me know. And the Spooktacular, hosting the annual Shenandoah Halloween Spectacular on the 31st. We hosted at Rapidan Camp, and attendees will be able to participate in funding. Okay. Expect everyone to be on their best behavior. Tampering with the robotic staff is strictly prohibited. Oh, sounds like an interesting place then if it's got robot staff. Let's not have a repeat of the incident from 5 years ago. We wouldn't want this to be canceled next year. It's bound to be a night of mischief. Costumes are welcome. Alright. Nifty. Alright, so that's just a separate exit. Okay. That one's chained. Alright. So now I get to go deal with the creepy folks that Kevin was unwilling to deal with. Alright. I guess I'll do it. And there we go. Knew this place wouldn't be abandoned. It's never abandoned. Cultists start with notes. It's just your standard. Do a ritual near the Mothman sighting. And it says that Alex was the one that sent them. So Alex was not being sacrificed. They were just commenting on. I wonder if this marks anything on my map. I don't think so, because we had Camp Liberty marked already by something else. Alright, Kevin, it's safe. I take it Kevin already went to the door. Yep.
Never seen them whilst they were locked up in there. They kept bringing up a moth an awful lot. They also kept on and on about some big ritual and how some Alex had sent them here to hell.
Yep.
Either way, I'm glad they're gone. Oh, maybe we should have kept one of them alive. You know, to pass on the message. Well, hindsight's 20/20, they say.
Just a second, folks.
If I knew where they were. I'm the last one around here as far as I know. But, to be honest, I prefer my own company anyways. Well, it's been my home ever since the bombs dropped. And I am really not in the mood for finding a new home.
That's fair. Finding a home isn't the greatest.
A deal's a deal. Follow me.
I had killed all the bugs down here, but I guess it doesn't matter because it was last session. I'll follow him in a second. Just get this stuff squared away. Can't pass up a fusion core. And then here we are again. Forgot about the mole rat. Kind of annoying that it doesn't seem to matter if you ventured in here and met him
Well,
before.
the machine you're after is just over there. I mean, it's pretty hard to miss. Thanks for helping me out getting back here.
Alright, got ourselves our part. Let's head on back. Hopefully no robo brains spoil the party this time. Oops. Didn't mean to shoot. There we go.
Did you find the part where What a relief. I must admit, I was a little unsure there would be any machine left to rescue parts from. I hope I didn't get you into too much danger to retrieve it.
Ah, piece of cake.
I knew you would be a good fit for the task. But that aside, I never heard of any cult in these parts. And again, I never heard much about any cult in general. My father kept me fairly sure. I knew what they were doing there.
It's a good question.
Alex. No, she couldn't be. Sorry, I knew someone named Alex. I never found out what happened to them when the bombs dropped, but it must be someone else.
Nope.
Would
Nope.
you
There's
mind
no
getting
coincidences in a
context?
video game.
It should be pretty simple after my
This
modification.
Alex is going to be your
All the
childhood
connectors are
friend.
standardized now to fit a regular part. I do it myself, but I'll be right there.
Uh-huh. Professional gopher, part installer, and what have you. Let's need to do it on the next level up. Yep. So I got a railway rifle, huh? Ticket to Revenge. Meh, that's not really all that decent. Though I suppose it is. It does have a custom paint job. That's kind of neat. Am I not talking to Audrey again this time around? Well, let's go see if she has anything to say.
Sure, yes. I don't have a lot of time. Where do we start? Well, the research we did prior to my current research is focused on the weather machine. That said, I'm not going to go into that either, because we'd be here all day.
How about brief
Fine,
summary?
The quick version then. A few years after the bombs, all of our research facilities pointed their efforts towards solving that. The weather machine included.
How's the
By
weather
complete
machine gonna solve
accident,
going
we
feral?
discovered that close proximity to the machine had a sort of reversing effect on the symptoms of
Oh,
paralyzation.
okay. That's how.
Things didn't shake out as planned, though.
So something happened, and instead of fixing them, they turned them into lost.
Not like I had another choice. You've met my... Not quite. I've always been interested in nature and science. No, what I actually wanted was to pursue astronomy. But my father needed a specialist and insisted it be a family endeavor. I was put in charge.
That's a shame.
But my team did all of the heavy lifting. I think they saw my heart wasn't in it. I guess my research still has me looking up at the sky. For sure. I suppose. Anything in particular? My parents were never very... So I'm used to not having them around all the time.
Alright,
But
so.
between my father and my mother, I do wish it would have been him in a coma. At least my mother had some heart left. After my father was done corrupting her. It's always the good ones that we lose.
Alright, what about Hilda?
No. She is a sweetheart. Maybe a little too sweet for me. We had very different upbringings. I do envy her sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to believe we're actually all related. For sure.
Okay. I guess I'll leave you to it. Can I access your computer now? No.
Nice job on finding the replacement part.
Alright, there's nothing really for me to do here. Can't go that way. Nothing to do here. This has let me go a lot farther than I would have expected this way. Ah, here's the you can't go that way door. Got it. Alright. Let's go back to the security chief. Could I have taken any of those ones? No. Alrighty then.
I'll have to keep an eye on Audrey. I think the stress of everything is getting to her. If you're ready, I'd like to brief you on a highly classified matter.
Ooh, goody.
To be frank, you are among the few here that I believe I can share this information with. Though I suppose that's not saying much. I have not been entirely honest about my role here. Not to you, nor other members of the Vault. Hugo
Ooh,
included.
you were a
I
spy.
am Lieutenant Colonel James T. Oberlin, United States Army. Actively, not formally. I remain in contact with him to this day.
You're still in contact with the army? How?
I suspect that's for good reason. There's much about how we operate that civilians aren't privy to. And like I said, for good reason.
So he's got to be in contact with the Enclave.
Originally, I was to oversee a government-funded weather research project. One that was shut down and then ultimately scooped up by Mr.
Okay, so this is directly
While I was never
linked to
exactly an
Atlas.
expert on the subject, Mr. Stoltz found my experience with the project important for the transition. That project led to the development of this very Vault's weather machine, and ultimately our current predicament. I have remained in contact with my associates in the Army ever since, reporting the good and the bad.
Huh.
Not long ago, I dispatched a member of my team to pass along my findings to a drop site I've been using over the years.
Oh, you haven't
Fortunately,
really been in
he has
contact.
failed to return. I fear the worst. There's also the matter of the report, and whether or not it had been passed along, or potentially fallen into the wrong hands. No, Daniel is part of the Well, I wasn't able to select my team personally. I have come to trust
Okay.
information on the weather machine, the storm, the Lost, and Mr. Stoltz's recent activities. If things continue to accelerate as they are, I may end up requesting additional support. It's imperative they be made aware of what's happening. Thank
Alright.
you. The drop is located at High Knob Tower along the western perimeter of the park. We haven't had trouble with that location so far, but there is a chance the Lost have overrun it. Or potentially some other party, drawn in by the allure of the storm. Either way, you're going in blind. Be prepared for the worst.
All right.
Much as I hate to admit it, I'm not sure I could have managed without your help. Thank you.
So I'm going there. Alright. That direction, that direction. Ooh. Bonk. Nice and easy. There we go. I'm in Appalachia. Oh, it just takes you. Okay, I understand now. Takes you from top to bottom, or vice versa. Oh goody, the Blood Eagles are joining us. So glad. Yep. That's why Daniel hasn't been reporting.
Paranoid again. Do you want to see if this gives me things at the top? Yep, survey area. Perfect. Love it. And a terminal. Flooding and such. They reduced staff of the fire towers. And that was talking about putting out a fire. Ooh, Leader's Journal. Day 1, new land. I can't believe you've never tried to come down here before. There's a lookout on a hill that'd make a great base. Lots of space. And that was probably David. Yeah, they killed him. Oh, that's not good news. We need to find that tape. I did see a bobblehead. It's like, that kind of looked like a bobblehead. All right. I'm just doing a quick thing here on my phone. One moment.
How did it get to this point?
Okay.
Useless.
Huh.
Nothing good out here. Nothing nowhere. It's all shit.
I was gonna say, I'm over encumbered again. And very hurt. Basement key. Daniel Smith. Dang it.
Chief, Hynop's been compromised. A group of outsiders rolled in, heavily armed, started setting up camp. Only a matter of time until they find me up here. Pretty sure this is it for me. But, listen, Chief, I gotta come clean. I want to go to my grave with a clean conscience. This whole thing, the reports, the army, it's a sham, boss. Every single file has gone straight to Mr. Stoltz. We're his men first, Chief, not yours. Not really. There's no military contact. Just Hugo. Those of us in the know have been heading out here to play the part, make you think it's real. But this ain't a drop site. It's a smoke break spot. I'm sorry you gotta find out like this, Chief. You're one of the good ones. Don't trust anyone down there. We're all just his puppets. Oh, shit!
Oof.
I'm sorry.
Well then. That's unfortunate. No military, which, you know, is not unexpected, because, yeah. Alright, so we've cleared all that out. Time to go back to Overland. wonder what would be the point of questioning Hugo. Alright, we need to dump off some stuff. Come on. There we go. That's much better. Back to the vault. We'll probably finish this quest up and then call it a night. Well, it says it's optional. Let's see.
You seem perturbed, my friend. How crude. Of course his men work for me. Allow me to explain. James T. Oberlin is a workhorse. Powerful, focused, efficient. But someone like him needs order. Blinders and a carrot, if you will. With too much freedom of thought, people like him are lost. James came to me as a part of a package. I bought a box of cereal and he was the delightful toy at the bottom. Now he was a highly decorated, highly skilled prize, but still a part of a larger whole. The best thing for someone like him is a simple purpose. He plays this role because he needs to believe it's true. A smarter man will see through this facade immediately. But not Oberlin. Oh no.
Wow. Using him and being rude about it.
A crueler thing would be shattering the only thing that's kept the man sane. His research, and science, and discoveries, and news.
Okay, I admit I'm curious. Should I or shouldn't I tell Oberlin? I want to tell him. And with this sort of thing, it's not usually too critical either way. Let's see. Okay. Seems to not matter. Oh, goodness. Hello and welcome back to the chat. It has been a while, Soka. Well, I'm going to get my caps and then I can still tell him.
You're no strength, if you understand. Very well.
But yeah, I'm going to tell him. I mean, I have no shame. I took a quick look online and it was like, yeah, doesn't really seem to matter. I like Oberlin, so.
Hopefully Daniel will report in soon.
Just close the... I can't close the door. Sorry, buddy. Bad news about Daniel.
Without Daniel, what was the situation? You're serious? And you have proof? Are you sure? Look at me. Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
After all this time, it takes someone from outside this vault to finally tell me the goddamn truth. Thank you, my friend. This... it's very upsetting. I'm glad I have you to rely on. I'm gonna kill that. No, not yet. Not now. I can't give you the opportunity to turn this around on me. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I need time to make sense of this. It's best that Hugo remain unaware that I've been shown the truth. Not until I'm ready to act. I will allow him to think he retains control. You've earned a reward for your effort and honesty. I will let you know if...
I mean, I was a little unhonest. I told Stoltz that I wouldn't tell you. I got some money for it.
I wait. Be careful with who you place your trust in down here. It's a viper's den. Dismissed. Thank...
All right. So that completes that.
What if we go back to the surface and nobody wants to know us because of our, condition?
Huh. I don't have a current quest.
A way to contain the Lost and use them to power the vault. This could be the answer.
That can't be the
Don't you be starting to change
end
things
of the
up.
content for this
We
game.
got a system and it works, damn it.
Huh. Research site. Camp Liberty, which is... Camp Liberty is where the Pioneer stuff's happening. So...
What's up?
why don't we make our way that way? That'll be a good spot to end things.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
I thought I clicked on the thing. I did not. Or I clicked on no somehow without realizing it. Alright, so I want to go this way to map out new places on the map. And then to Camp Liberty. There's the fire tower. Oh. There are super mutants here. That's a less than pleasant discovery. That suddenly got a lot louder. There we go. Nope, it's not everything. Ah, it's up there. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll get over there in a minute. Any of them in here? Nope. Some ammo. Is he coming down to meet me? He is! That was silly of him. Now that's everything. Alright. Now, does this area have a crafting bench? I'll understand if it doesn't, though I'll be disappointed. Eyes open. Ha. Sneaky humans try to sneak kills in the night. Keep both eyes when you're on guard. If they can bake, we will crush them. Stupid, stinky idiot loose. Gotta love reading super mutant messages. Oh, well, the park rangers. Well, I guess we know what happened to at least one of them. Alright. That's not too bad. Didn't have to go far at all. Well, I picked up a lot of heavy stuff. And some black powder pistols of all things. Alright. Up, 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 and up. Survey the land. Notice. Thanks to Bernice, we're gonna have 20 annoying brats visiting from the summer camp tomorrow. Before everyone goes home tonight, make sure your station is cleanish. It would look bad on us if the place looked like a bomb had hit it. I would laugh if they'd has, you know, dated that October 26th. They didn't, but it would have been hilarious. Alright. Oh, the research site is interesting. And another lookout, it's also interesting. But let's head to Camp Liberty. Although, how far off the trail is this carp? Map point. It's not too bad. Oh, never mind. That is quite off the point. Communist rookie. Okay. The communist rookie has pretty good communist gear. Uh-huh. Well, we found Camp Liberty, and it has communists.
The revolution is coming. Feel
That is unacceptable.
on my back. Yes, new targets. Finally.
Jeez, I can't believe there's so many communists here. To hell with it, just take it all. Jeez. This is nothing but communists. Alright, what's this terminal have to say? Found myself contemplating an important matter brought up by another council member. Where should we commence expanding our territory? I had thought about this for a while. In my assessment, the logical starting point should be Stony Man Lookout. In recent weeks, we've faced persistent attempts by those moronic units to breach our camp's defenses. This proposed assault would serve a dual purpose, eliminating a looming threat while securing a valuable vantage point. Next step will involve presenting this concept to the council for their consideration. If it gains their approval, I will proceed with the task of assembling a dedicated unit to carry this out. Okay. Brown House notes. As I examined the paper map earlier today, my eyes were drawn to the Brown House. This sparked a memory from my pioneer days. It dawned on me that this location was once the president's holiday retreat in the park. An idea occurred to me that we should consider dispatching a scouting party to thoroughly explore it. I thought we might uncover remnants of documents alluding to the presence of government facilities, technology elsewhere in Appalachia or DC. Should this prove true, the potential is there for us to discover intel or facilities to securing advanced technology, thereby securing our safety and dominance for years to come. Need to see what other council members think. Encrypted note. And encrypted note. Interesting. So it was a group of communists that were pretty well organized. Of course, I just waltzed it in and laid waste, but you know, that is what our character always does in all of these games. So nothing surprising there. So I have 3. I don't need anything from that. And I have 3, and I don't really need anything from that. Literally fresh propaganda. Discovery is one of the 5 main principles of the Pioneer Scouts. Complete a treasure hunt. Beyond vast falling waters and a lofty tower up high lies a stream near a bog which catches one eye. Follow me down past swampy trails I endorse to the source's route where liquid tails course. Climb over my mouth and let your eyes see 3 large rocks and an old husk of a tree. Explore within where secrets disguise to uncover the truth and your well-deserved prize. Okay. That is at least an interesting sounding puzzle. Alright. Well, so much for that, communist commander. That'll teach ya. This is America. Man, like this is always a communist place. Like, jeez. Does look like there was some persuasion attempts going on there, that's for sure. I think they had ideas about where the nuke silos were. Not good. Not good. Operation Sleeping Giant. Following an overview of social experiment proved by the DIA, set in action sometime between 76 and 77. Prove the effectiveness of communist brainwashing and attempt to counteract exploitation against our citizens. Wait, prove the effectiveness of communist brainwashing and attempt to counteract it. Child-age campers at summer camp within DC area. Augmented film aimed to send the viewer into a highly suggestible state. Conditioning time period, different sample groups ranging from 5 to 50 years, mostly within 20 years. A mixture of government actors and genuine competent, sympathizing youth from local area. Memory conditioning. Before leaving the camp, the subjects would be put back into a highly suggestible state and fed fake stories about what they did. We literally made the communist camp. We did it to study. Oh, for Pete's sake. And of course, then the bombs dropped. And they just stayed communist. Automated broadcast of activation phase. Failed. Complete. So they activated them. And then, of course, they took over. And it became a real communist camp. Jeez. A wild camping zone, huh? Of course, the U.S. Well, this U.S. has always been its own worst enemy, it would seem. Not that, the U.S. of the real world has been doing super great. Alright, I would like to see the Brown House. It's a trading post. Rapidan Cabin. Mines, Nick Creek, Grimstone Arch. I think it's near Rapidan Camp. So, okay. We'll hoof it. Oh, wait. Before we hoof anything. Are they just respawning on me right now? I don't even know. Oh, we have some Lost. So I'm going to assume this is another, like, caravan. Or convoy. Moving on. Raider Thief, you can have the area. I'm gonna move for the lookout tower. And I'm gonna find glowing venomous ants. I found... No, it's a blood bug. Old Rag Lookout. No, looks like raiders have it. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. See, I thought maybe Foundation had it. Because that's a foundation. Okay, first, let's go up and survey the area. See what other stuff we can find. Because I think we've got nearly all of the expanded map icons added. Nearly. Slumber Mill Motel. Really? Alright, so Slumber Mill Motel. It's already had the trading post, Big Meadows Well. It said it added 4, but I don't think it really did. Another settler. Camp rules. Okay. So this is literally a joint raider settler camp. And they were trying to basically survive. Well, it clearly did not end well. Wonder if they just turned on each other, or if, oh, another park ranger. Yep. I think all but Kevin are dead. Thing on the notice board? Nope. Alright, I think that's I think that's everything. That was... I did not mean to do that. So that makes scrapping stuff a lot harder. Okay. So... Rapidan, I think, is where the Brown House is. Or where the presidential retreat in Shenandoah was. If I remember my presidential lore. And nothing like getting sped around when the VATS locks on to something below you. Ooh. That might be worth looking at over there. It's got a radar dish. Wow, what a time. Like, here's where things suffer from the map being smaller than real life. Like, that's such a small pond. Like, it would have been, it's bigger in real life. Or it would have been. I'm assuming. I've never been. It's... Door has been boarded up. Of course. But yeah, I think that's Brown House. I mean, clearly this is... Yeah, here's the Prime Minister's cabin. For when the President would entertain the Prime Minister here. I had a brain fart on which president was that liked to be here. I think it was one of the earlier ones. Theodore Roosevelt, maybe? I don't know. On behalf of the POTUS, we hope that you enjoy your stay as our special guest of honor. Find kitchen stock, yada yada. President expected to arrive around 4. Anytime, feel free to explore the grounds. And that is one thing we never have truly gotten confirmed. 16th of November. So this had to have been before the... like the year before the bombs dropped, right? Alright. Nothing really of note in here. Other than an upended doctor's bag, I guess. Some technical data. Had some booze out. Get ready for a good time. Well, I think the kitchen was fully stocked. I don't think it is anymore. Alright, let's go to the Brown House. Don't know if I'll ever get to go here in real life, so let's take a look at it in the virtual alternate reality. Maybe? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to go in here, right? Okay. That's clearly a place that's broken we can't go into. And... wait, special agent? Oh. That's not a special agent, that's an Assaultron. Jeez Louise. I wonder why it attacked us. Or why it was red by default. I hadn't done anything yet. Ooh. What does this have to tell us? Try again. Okay, this is being buggy. I have found most of a T-45 suit today. This vertibird seems intact. Somebody should, like, you know, claim it. Use it. Okay, there we go. Maybe it's because it wasn't giving me the enter solo option, and I wasn't.
Simply awful as of late.
I hear somebody. Oh. It's a robot. Hello, Gimli.
Hello there. Welcome to Rapidan Camp, the President's home away from home. You're at Rapidan Camp in Shenandoah National Park.
Yeah.
Oh, goody. I do love answering questions about President Hoover's home away from
What was
home.
President Hoover?
It's been years since I've had anyone ask.
I was rather off.
Well, yes. President Hoover and his wife Lou Hoover built Rapidan Camp. They used the grounds as their presidential retreat throughout his administration. When his term came to an end, President Hoover donated Rapidan Camp to the executive wing of the government, so future presidents could continue. Sometimes our presidents still stay here, but one hasn't visited in quite some time.
Yeah, there's a reason for that, buddy.
From what I can remember, some undersecretaries were stationed here on that eventful day, but I haven't
Probably
seen them for some
like
time.
Undersecretary or Secretary Urquhart.
Herbert Hoover was the 30th. Would you like to know more? Of course you would. He was born in Iowa.
Oh boy.
Certainly. It all started with that ruckus
sorry,
from the
hit
Dark
the mic.
Hollow Manor, you see. Oh, I do hope that they're all right. They are in the thick of it after all, but according to my colleague Hemsworth, the garden is in complete chaos. This brings me a lot of joy, as I've always felt that his garden was pretty tacky and didn't deserve all those gala awards. I've always believed the man was clearly overcompensating for something, if you catch my drift. Recently, our flowers have started changing colors, just as I thought we had a chance of winning this year's gala. But now our beautiful flowers are wilting, and I'd hate to have to resort to plastic.
Oh boy. Gumley, you are something.
Well, maintaining these flowers, besides a well-tended garden, does.
I can understand something to hold on to.
Well, I'm Gumley. I try to keep the grounds in tip-top
Yep.
Ta-ta.
Okay, so we've got the robot. Is there anything else to note about the former President Hoover's cabin? So he did have a presidential office.
If you notice wilting flowers, then please do
A
let me
gray
know.
and gold pocket watch. That's new. I mean, it's not actually useful, but
The garden always looks
yet another
splendid this time.
terminal that we can't use. A pair of phones makes sense. He would have multiple phones.
We simply can't show wilting flowers at the flower
I'm assuming this is
gala.
the presidential
We'll put a laughing
bedroom.
stock of the show.
Yeah, with the typewriter in the vanity, like you do. Wouldn't be without my vanity typewriter. A little side office. And probably a commode. Yep.
Oh no! You're wilting!
Some board games. Nope. Dang it. I don't want to go back outside yet. Curses. I was hoping there'd be something of more import to do here. Or at least some sort of nifty lore thing that they would give us. Kitchen. Rad roach, go away. And then
I hope that you're enjoying your stay at Rapidan Camp.
alright. Oh, he's on my team, that's why. Remote door control, open door. Ooh, the basement. With an inaccessible door. DEFCON level 1, Rapidan Camp Bunker Terminal. New personnel. Hand over government issued ID. Get a Rapidan bunker card. Alright, well, that's really all we can do for the moment. I feel like there's definitely more that we're going to be doing around here. Finding all the locations and doing some other stuff. But for now, that's going to do it for us tonight. Y'all have a good one. And I will catch y'all later. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.